Hey, what's up? Um, I'm not playing anything here just yet. I am going to load, of course, my go-to. I got a load session. I got to make sure the game is still working. That's my excuse. But yeah, I just haven't really had time to play anything lately, and it's been driving me crazy. I've been chipping away at this game. Like, I wouldn't even say it's chipping away because I've been using this game since it hit early access. I guess since like the Kickstarter days, the Kickstarter demo was kind of floating around. I use this game just to be like, all right, I'm gonna turn this on for a second and just like, let's do it. Let's do a trick. Let's do some tricks. Let's go here and do whatever for a bit, and then turn this off, and then go play whatever else. Ooh, look at that! Look at that frame rate. I don't know what's going on there. I just updated my NVIDIA drivers, so one of the things I need to do today, Sunday, is I need to see if freaking Resident Evil demo or full game will actually play now. Because that wasn't working at all, if you remember. It's like it would play, and then when I get to the village or before then, it would just crash. This is no bueno. Ah, the lack of animation. One day they'll fix it. That was me realizing I was about to fall, so I just hopped off the board. Alright. Failure. Um, what else? I downloaded a handful of, by a handful I mean like three PS2 games. Want to say it was Midnight Club 3, which I don't know if I can stream because of the music. We'll see. I kind of don't care. Like, being 100% real, I kind of don't care if I can or can't. I'll probably stream it anyway. So that, there's a game called Kuon, not Ju-on, not to be confused with The Grudge, which is what I thought the game was for the longest time. And I think I downloaded Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance because all the talk about Mortal Kombat 1, I don't care, man. This is such a dumb name for a game. Like, I'm on board for it, but calling your new game in your series Mortal Kombat 1 when it's the 12th game, it's like they learned nothing from the Xbox calling itself the Xbox One, and people having an issue talking about the original Xbox now. Whatever, though. What do I know? I don't make consoles. I just wrap furniture up at, like, Macy's, so... Just about done here. I want to do something on this. Is this stairs? Yes, I think it is this one. Not this one. This area here in general. This is the one I was looking for, I think. My goodness. Let's make a safe spot somewhere. What is it? Right stick in. There we go. Alright. Can I do anything on this? Oof. Somehow completely missed it. Try that again. Take it. So open to land, what is it, a feeble? Real is tall. Don't know if you saw that or not. I was trying to do a 180 to a 50-50, and like, it's very hard to do that in this game because sometimes it just doesn't count it, but you can hear the sound effect there. The default setting is that it doesn't show you. They might have changed it, but they used to not show you the names of the tricks that you're doing. My brain. There we go. Okay, we're good. I have done all the things I wanted to do right now in this game. So I don't really have a plan. I just, like I said, turn this game on and then do some random stuff and then cut it off. It's like, you might not understand this, but for people that play fighting games, specifically with the stick, you get to this point where you learn how to do, like, specifically it's Shoryukens. And whenever you're in any place, like if you're in a, you could pass by like certain types of forklifts that have a little joystick, or you could be like going to Walmart and they could have claw machine. You instinctively are like, I need to do a Shoryuken. I need to make sure the stick works. Don't know why. It's just a weird thing that compels everybody. But for me, that game right there is like, all right, let's mess around with the sticks. Do some thumb exercises. All right. So yeah, as I mentioned, I don't think I'm gonna load any of these games yet because I don't have the energy to really sink into these right now. But this is one of them, Kuon, which has a creepy looking girl on it. That's always a good sign. Then you got these two right here. I remember getting Midnight Club 3 because I had heard great things about it, and I've never. So Midnight Club is a racing series from Rockstar, people that make GTA, and it controls like a GTA racing game, and I think GTA's cars control pretty bad. Then Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a big Mortal Kombat fan. Like, I used to, if you asked me before, I would have said like, you know, I liked Ultimate 3 and whatever, but like now, like my favorite one to go to is probably like 2, 9, and 10. 11, as cool as the story is, can go hide in a closet for all I care. All that weird stuff they do with that game. But 2 is just really cool. Anyway, let's go in here. Check out my cool background. I had it set so it spans. I'm using 3 monitors now. I had it spanning across the 3, but that meant that like the logo was like here, and it was all stretched out weird, and then like over on the right side was like the people. They were also like weird because it was stretched and squished. All right. Oh, right. The last PlayStation game I played was Apocalypse, wasn't it? Let's see. Got the new Armored Core coming out this year. Just out of the blue. Armored Core, if you are unaware, is from Software, the people that go on to do the Souls games, like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Sekiro, Bloodborne, all those. So people are looking forward to that game now that I don't know if they ever played Armored Core. I don't know what they're expecting, so that's going to be fun. Had I been able to start earlier, what I was thinking about doing is just playing Silent Hill. This game has such a weird intro. I haven't played this game. I think the last time I played this game, I think I had finished it on a stream maybe like 7, 8 years ago. I don't know if it's been that long. I feel like I was still in Florida, which has been a minute. That was 2017, so that's already, what, 6 years or something. I think it was probably like 2015 or something like that when I finished it last. Anyway, was that my only time? I think that might have been my only time finishing it, but whatever. That was the day that I learned, like, oh, if you tag games, instead of tagging your game as retro, if you tag a specific game, you will get fans of that specific game showing up to your streams. And sometimes that's cool, and sometimes it sucks, because the people that show up, say if you tag, I don't know. You could tag your stream as retro, or you could tag your stream as like SOCOM 2. SOCOM 2 fans will start showing up and being like, "Oh, dude, do you know how to do this technique right here? You do this, and then you do this, and you can glitch into this wall." And I was like, I don't know what's going on. I thought I was just playing a cool army shooty men game. But yeah, so tagging this game is Silent Hill. My problem with Silent Hill, my problem with games like this in general, is it's not so much the horror. The horror doesn't. You've noticed it doesn't hit me the same as it hits other people, but I enjoy the stories and the settings and the atmosphere and stuff. But the puzzles screw me over. It'll screw up my pacing completely, especially in these games. So having those people show up and be like, "Oh, you don't know your astrological signs?" Like, no, I don't. I don't. And that'll be like the answer to one of the puzzles in the game. What else has changed? My chair. The arms back on my chair. Sitting in the chair. Pro gamer. Oh, I can't easily grab this thing anymore. Not that I've done this. That's why I took the arms off to begin with. I was sitting here and playing guitar and not being able to. Whatever. But yeah, so now I can sit on the chair to play guitar, which is fine. I'm standing up like a real guitarist. I got that. And how about this super long intro? I remember renting this game from Video Town in Marietta, Georgia, whenever it was like newish. I'm gonna say it was like 99, 2000, something like that. And not knowing what to expect. And just so cool. Because if you play Resident Evil, you know, Resident Evil is, I played 2, and you know what you're getting into. When you play Silent Hill, when Silent Hill was new, it's like, this game is before Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head is like the mascot for the series now, unfortunately. But it was a horror game, and it just had a weird atmosphere. That's just how it looks. That blur is intentionally there. It's strange. It's quiet. Too quiet. This place is like a ghost town. Yeah, I don't know what all the endings are for the game. I'm infinitely more familiar with Silent Hill 2, and even then, like, I don't know that game all that well. So, back it up. Back it up. Work it. I like the way that he looks over his shoulder, like he's just got to make sure the ground is still there. Alright. It's wild thinking that this series is like pretty much gone right now. That's not creepy.
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
I don't really remember a lot of games
Where are you going?
having kids.
Hey, wait!
Like,
Stop!
this game has a kid, you know, as part of this story, but like, you know, even GTA. One of the weird things about GTA is that GTA's got like a full town. They'll have like buses and stuff, but there are no kids, understandably, in that game. But it's also strange. Like, there's, you know, it's just the thing that's not there. And the games that have kids, I don't know if this game has this problem, but a lot of times games that have kids end up having the kids look like adults that are shrunk down. It's really unsettling. Like Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey both have that issue, and those are like modern games. Beware of dog. Yeah, I like how this game instantly gets fucked up. What the? What is it? I remember this. This made me more unsettled than almost anything in Resident Evil 2. The only thing that might have done it more in Resident Evil 2 for me as like a kid was the moment the liquor shows up and not expecting it, and then dying there and being like, what was that? And then dying there over and over and over. That's when horror games started to break for me. Better than nothing, I guess. Speaking of which, I'm thinking about putting I've got some LED strips that my brother had in his car he took out. I'm thinking about putting them around my desk just to do it. Oh man. Seems like a bad idea. What I wanted to do is I wanted to have the little behind the monitor. I've got an LED strip in here, which is what I'm loading on my phone. Where are my colors? I needed like a white background so I can be one of those cool streamers with the purple or blue, whatever. Where's navy? I think navy's too blue. Anyway, whatever. I wanted to have the lights that kind of sync up to everything else that's on this computer. I got my Corsair keyboard. Oh my goodness. RGB keyboard. I've also got fans and RAM. It's the same company, so all that stuff syncs up. But I want to make sure whatever else I get that's RGB like is compatible with that stuff, which is a pain. Broken wheelchair. What's this doing here? What does that mean? A hospital bed and a broken wheelchair. For being a PlayStation game,
What is this?
this looks so
What's
good.
going on here?
Freaky demon babies. I should look up what the psychology of what those kids mean.
Was I dreaming?
How do you feel?
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck.
Oh, I need this.
I'm all right, I guess.
The meeting of two iconic
Glad to
characters.
hear it.
Actually, he's not so much.
You from around here?
She is.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist. I came here for a vacation. I
Is
just
that the
got
girl
here.
that does Meryl's voice in Metal Gear?
I don't know what happened. I'd like to find out myself.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen a little girl Just turned 7 last month. Short, black hair. My daughter.
Sorry. The only person I've seen in this town is you.
Where is everybody?
I'd tell you if I knew, believe me. But from what I can tell, something bizarre's going on. That's all I know. What's your name?
Harry. Harry Mason.
Sort of fine stuff.
Sybil Bennett. I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town
That's
over.
what she's credited as.
The phones are all dead, and the radio too. I'm going back to call in some reinforcements. Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
My daughter. I've got to find her.
No way. It's dangerous out there.
In that case, I
Looking
need
at
to
her
find her
reminds me
now.
of- oh, yeah, there's
Cheryl's
that
my
View
little
remake,
girl.
whatever you want to call it.
I can't
Shattered
just
Memories?
leave her out there by herself.
Have you got a gun?
No.
Take this, and hope.
That's how you can tell
don't
this
have to
game
use
takes
it.
place in America. She's just like, you don't have a gun?
Now listen to me.
You can have my gun. I have more
Before you
guns.
pull the trigger, know who you're shooting. And don't do it unless you have to. And don't go blasting me by mistake. Got it?
Yeah, thanks.
You do best to stay nearby. I'll be
I was
back
gonna
with
say
help
she-
as quick as I
she'll
can.
get blasted. Wink, wink. I can't interact with that. What about this? There is a health drink. Take it. There is a kitchen knife. Take it. I like how these items do stand out a bit. Of course I'm going to take everything I can. If you saw the thing behind me. Someday, someone may experience these bizarre events. Hopefully they will find my notes useful. It sets up the premise for like why in all sorts of like horror games there's always like notes. Study, damn it. This is a reminder. I know school is out in a lot of places. It's such an aggressive message. For being in a cafe. Oh, right. You gotta use the shoulder buttons to strafe.
What's that? Huh. Radio. What's going on with that radio?
Worry about the radio a little bit. Important stuff to do. Deal with this weird flying demon. Select.
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
It's not a dream. Study, damn it. Oh, it's gonna take me a second to get used to these controls. Alright, we'll go ahead and use this. Okay, we're good. R2 is pick up the gun. Portishead? That was a band, right? I guess I'll check that alley again. Are you gonna mark it? Cheryl. What is that? Is that again America? There's just ammo laying on a park bench facing a cafe. Okay. I think I'm going the right way. This time. Alright, cool. Does he gets tired, right? What's this there? Aldrin. Amazing. I didn't know I could even do that. Alright. The alley should be here somewhere. It's so weird. Every time I play a Silent Hill game, the one I go to, like, instinctively is Silent Hill 2. Leave me alone. Oh, man. So startled. Now I can shoot my problems away like a true American. I'm gonna go fuck up those kids.
Isn't this Cheryl's sketchbook? She's at the school.
Couldn't possibly be a forgery. She has a sketchbook and she's a little girl, and what she's drawing in her sketchbook is the word "to school" in an alley. Okay. Sketchbook cover. This picture. It's me. How? What are we looking at here? It's like a circle. There's his lips, but are those glasses or are his eyes flying out of his head? Like, what is happening there? First picture that Cheryl drew in the sketchbook that I gave on her 5th birthday. You don't want to take it? You're just going to take that piece of paper and you're going to... Alright. What are we looking at here? What is going on there? Such a weird camera angle. I feel like they were probably trying to get a static angle there and it didn't work out right, and they're like, man, what if we just left it like that? And it worked out. Okay. Let's go fuck up a dog. Oh, right. So one of the things about the series that changes as time goes on because they want to appeal to Americans more is this. They give the guy in what's it called? I think it's Homecoming. He's like a ex-military dude, and he's significantly capable. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that bullet stopping that dog completely really, really fucked up. My dog was like jumping and just like done all at once. Oh no. Need heals, please. Shit. I gotta keep going. Okay, now we have to go to school. I am assuming, if I remember right, this game does the thing also where all the roads are like blocked. See, this is atmosphere. It's foggy because it's atmosphere, but it's also creepy. Like it works out in this game's favor. Man. Go kill it. Go kill it. Get it. Step on it. Step on it better. There you go. There's... This is a famous meme where he goes up to the thing and he checks it, and you can see the dog jumping at you from off screen. Probably a doghouse. I'm not sure since there's no dog around. Nothing in particular around. Probably a doghouse. What the fuck else is it gonna be? Like, look at that. It is clearly a doghouse. It's in somebody's front yard. What else could it possibly be? Get it together. Dude is just as bad as I am at solving mysteries. Alright, where are we going? Yo, I am in danger. Let's go this way. That damn dog. Alright, 11th Street Doghouse. Whatever, my daughter leaves stupid notes. Oh, no, this road's out too. such an aggressive kick. I mean, I partially can't blame him, but still. Go down Crime Alley. It's just like Batman's parents. Oh, no, not both of them. Oh man. Oh man. I need this now. Yes. Holy smokes. Alright, we're good. Hey, juke him. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're good. We're gonna pretend we're good. Okay. Alright, moving on. This is the 90s way of holding the gun. That's the 90s movie way of holding the gun. Where you would have people holding pistols like that. Like, I don't know what he's doing. What is this? I don't know what this pose is. He's holding it down here, so it's not, I don't, like, he's stabilizing his aim, but I don't know, it's weird. Or you'd have somebody holding like an M16 way down here like it's a machine gun, which is, it looks cool in the movies. Alright. I'm trying to mark off the map so I know where I can't go. See, there's blood on the ground, but it's, I'm pretty sure it's from that enemy there, so. Alright. Oop, oop. Do, do, do. I'm trying to remember all these controls. Alright, we need to go out to Elroy Street. So stupid. Oh, a little kick. Alright, so what I believe I do, this is just off my memories. I think I go to that house, and I think I get like a key from the doghouse, the one I thought I was checking before. And then I use that key to like go in a house somewhere or something. I think I might be wrong. I have no clue how much ammo I have. it says stock 39, so that means I've got a lot. I hope. 39 sounds like a lot. I haven't been counting how many shots it takes. I guess it's like 6 or 7 per enemy. Because I can't do headshots. Yep. Man. Well, whatever. I guess we'll just keep going this way until I see there's a bridge that I can't go across or something. That's what What is that, a key? That's a key. Ah, yes, the key of Lion. I knew that was there. I knew that'd be marked on the map. Alright, that's marked. Okay, cool. Shit sounds like it's behind me. So I'm gonna run forward. Is it different types of static for the different enemies? That's what it sounds like right now. I still have so much ammo. Okay. Triangle? There we go. Keep having to think about these damn buttons. Alright, so I need to go for another block and then go down that street. Look for the doghouse. Because my daughter, the little artist, just writes notes like a serial killer. What's up here? I can't hit it. Wait. There you go. Crabs. Thinking. We're halfway there. This is my street, right? This isn't the alley? This is the street, okay. Now we are looking for Doghouse, Finney Street, or 11th Street. It should be that doghouse that was on the other side of the road. I'm gonna walk this block just to make sure. And then go back. Okay. I don't see a doghouse. What I thought was really cool about this game, playing it originally, was when you're trying to figure out how to navigate the city, and you start noticing like, oh, this street, this is the actual name of this street, like the street sign makes sense. That also taught me as a kid how to read street signs, because like, couldn't tell. Like I would see the street signs up there and it would say like whatever, like let's say Main and 22nd or something like that, and I was like, I don't know which one is which. I didn't understand like if it's going this way, this is the road that you're on. House key was hidden in the doghouse. Take it. I probably shouldn't. Whatever. Let's see if this works. It's weird, having played Silent Hill 2 more recently than this game. It's really weird how much restraint there is here. Silent Hill 2 would have this place be like dark and you'd be walking around with like a flashlight and you might have to like fight a handful of enemies here. But I guess they just, this is the first game, so they don't have that yet. Which is okay. Oops. Okay. We're at the house of the doghouse. He didn't even open it to check. What a dick. Oops. That might have been a map. Excuse me. Keys for Eclipse. Hang on a second. There we go. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm fully back. If I could play like this, just completely just in shadow like this, be all over that. Look at how realistic his face looks for like a PlayStation game. It's not bad. All right, let's roll. Oh my goodness. Let me in. Let me in. Alright, whatever. Triangle is the button. I have to look over because I'm thinking, I was like, you want me to press what button now? So I can go down here, turn on Matheson, and then turn on Elroy and go to whatever that is. I'm trying to figure out which way I'm turning. The way the camera switches, like, alright, I need to go the opposite way. Cute hop. It's adorable. Adorable. I mean, that badass. It's a tough little skip. Nobody's gonna mess with him. I was in Walmart and I saw one of those "Don't Tread on Me" shirts. I was like, I should get one of those. I think those are the lamest shirts. I'm sorry, the ones that are supposed to. I feel like it's supposed to be one of those things that, like, you know, makes you like, don't mess with me. It says "Don't tread on me." And it's got a picture of a snake. It's just like, fuck out of here. You want to fucking listen to your shirt? It should come with like a discount for like, I don't know, like half price 6-packs or something. No. Whoops, I need to go up. What does that say? Yo, this sign says Poston Market. Wow. Amazing. Thank you. We need to have some realistic sounding places in our town. Boston Market. No. Poston. Just erase the bottom part. We have drugs. Here? I don't think I'm going here. I think this is a trap. Yeah, that's a trap. Don't go there. Next one. Ghoul? That's like a goth club or like a strip club. I don't know what stripper works at a place called Ghoul, though. This was circled, right? What is that? The way it's circled makes it look like there should be something here that I'm just not seeing. Oh, there is. Key of Scarecrow. Am I going back? I guess we're going back. Yeah, that arrow up at the top of the thing must mean something else. I hope. What the fuck? I'm just making sure that all this makes sense. There's an arrow up there, there's the circle thingy. I feel like I'm gonna go use this and it's gonna have another clue somewhere, so just hope that works out for me. This feels like the widest street in the world. I wish he made it sound when he did that, just like a weird little kick. Turn here. Yes, other side of the street. This is the doghouse house. I'm extremely happy that he can run. Did I add that to my map? That line in the middle? Why wasn't that there last time? Mysterious. Look at this strange device. I don't know, this is some sort of magical box. It says this is a TV set, but I've never seen a TV like that before. Why isn't it flat? Man, I saw these women. If I'm out somewhere, like if I'm at a store and I can see somebody struggling, like I'll try to give them help. I saw these women were like sitting in the parking lot. They had a 65-inch TV and they're headed out to their car. And I was like, they need help. And I was looking at that TV, I was like, man, fuck that. It's fucking TVs now. Like, you can get like, if you get a 75-inch, like that's got some weight to it. If you get like I think it's the Sonys and maybe some of the Samsungs that have like glass screens, those are heavy. But like a generic like LED screen TV or whatever, they're still like way much lighter than they used to be. The TV I have in my closet is maybe like 24 inches if I'm lucky. And that TV is like the size of, it weighs about as much as like the TV they bought yesterday. I don't like seeing these things walking, it's stupid. I had a dumb thought where there's another me sitting in a parking lot for too long and just staring at stuff. So I'm sitting here, this parking lot. I think there's like a McDonald's next door, and you know, people just occasionally, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them, they just throw their fries in the ground. I don't want these fries anymore. And I saw these birds fly down, and one of them was struggling, and I had a dumb, like, complete blonde moment thought of like, why doesn't it use its hands to pick up the food? I was staring at this bird for a minute, I was like, why the fuck did I think this bird has hands? And then I had the mental image of like birds with hands just like flying around. Like birds taking a shit on your car. It sucks. Imagine if you're just walking somewhere and a bird just flies overhead and just slaps you in the face. Like, it's such a weird thought. It also made me think about, you know, the entire feathered dinosaur thing that's going on. Where kind of them having feathers, you know, having the connection to birds and whatever. Like, when you think about it, it's like that kind of explains to me, like, oh, this is why the T-Rex's arms are so tiny, because, you know, it's related to birds. That's how I justify it, at least. That's what, that's why I'm awake right now at 2:10 on a Sunday morning. So I can't sleep because I think about dumb bird facts. Birds and dinosaurs. What are we doing? There's got to be something else here. Wish I had some sort of like a weird dowsing rod thing that would just make a sound when I got near an item. I'm sure there's somebody that's out there that has made a picture of birds with hands. It's probably terrifying. It's like when you there are the people that are out there that make the it'll be like a picture of like Kirby with like feet, and it's weird. Same with Sonic. Like when you see like Sonic, a picture of Sonic and Sonic has like toes, like I don't want that. I don't know what that is, but that ain't right. Same thing. This means that this key is somewhere in this space here, and I just have to find it. Let's grab this health drink. Didn't work out for this person / dog. Key of Woodman. Why? Take a screenshot of that. I mean, it's appropriate, you know, the, what happened? That reminded me, NBA Finals, or whatever, the conference finals are going on. Heat and the Celtics. The Heat win? NBA Heat. Going on to Game 7. They lost by a point. Oh, no. Oh man, I was positive. I was like, oh yes, the Miami Heat has this series. They were 3-0, and the other team has come back 3 straight wins on to Game 7. I heard somebody say that they feel like the Boston Celtics are overall a better team, but the star player for the Miami Heat just has, this man has some anger issues. Like, wills his team into different positions. I feel bad because I didn't really keep up with his career. He's still playing, but like, people talk about the same thing with LeBron. Like when LeBron was younger, LeBron would just kind of like do things. Like, your team shouldn't be here. You can't tell LeBron that. It's like, you can't say LeBron should be here. Maybe the rest of these people shouldn't be here. So all of a sudden they're in the finals, like in over their heads. They got him though. I've almost picked up NBA 2K23 so many times. But the thing that stops me is I have this moment when I'm like, well, do I want to play it on PC or do I want to play it on Switch? And I would like to see it in the best graphics, but I could just play 2K21. I got that for free, or $5 or something. And 23 would be cool. However, the NBA 2K games have this stupid issue where after like 2 or 3 years, they don't work online and you lose access to certain things. So I found this out because I spent a lot of time playing like I think it was like 2K15 or something. And when I went to load the game up to continue my career, I can't log in. I can't play it anymore. I can't play that mode anymore. So all I can do is exhibition or regular season matches. What the? So it makes it hard for me to want to give 2K money for their sports games, even if they're good, because it's just gonna it happens every single year now. What the? But their games they get. You look at the Steam reviews, and it's because the games are based on the last gen version, so they get mixed reviews. There's also people that are mad about the microtransaction stuff, but like fundamentally, if you were to play an exhibition game with somebody else, like say you had somebody come over, it's like, oh, pick your two teams and just play, games are fine. They're good. It's just any of the extra features, like if you want to play online, like all of a sudden you need to either put money in or spend hundreds of hours to make your player at least like competent, and then you're going to be playing against people that are hacking anyway, so scary. It's dark, it's scary. I'm supposed to be shaking right now. What is it? This is... One of the dudes at my job was trying to scare me or something. And I didn't have a reaction. He was like, you are you into horror? I was like, yeah. He's like, you don't get scared? And I was like, I just don't care. I just accept most things that happen. I'm like, all right, this is what's happening now. I'm just going to deal with the situation as I see fit in this moment. Instead of being like, oh my god, there's a monster out there. Fuck, there's a monster out there. Well, I need to stumble and try to open this car door. You know, and I'm a black dude. Probably not gonna go well. I have to meet you. What the? You would hold your gun like a normal person. You dipshit. Thank you. I'm in fairly good health. We'll use this anyway. We'll be in good health. Is that ammo? 2023 Jason would be like, this looks like a good place to go skate at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's, Fallen Overpass. There's not much here, you know. Let me go up here and try to jump off of this ledge and then break both of my legs. It'd be great. It's really good TikTok. Or no, it was an Instagram video from just a while ago. It was like some skateboarding channel. And it was these dudes talking about skating in your 30s and how it's different, and like you can drive wherever you want to. You got, you know, more money, so if you want to go get a new skateboard, you can. Maybe you work a week and just go get one instead of having to save up for like months. But then you like go to this spot and you see it. Like maybe you're like, I don't know, going to pay a bill and you look over, like, oh man, look at this huge gap here. And you want to go skate it, so then you go up to it and you roll up and you look at it, it might not even be anything big. You're just like, man, I don't want to hurt my knees. I'm old. I have to get to class. for school. I need you to come back. Fucking bird. Did I do it? I did it. This is, I'm telling you, man. You know what? You know what? Silent Hill. All right, I was gonna say. I mentioned earlier that Silent Hill is pretty much dead. What I forgot about is that there's that remake of Silent Hill 2, which is going to disappoint people, I'm sure. Um, it's from Bloober Team, which are the people that did the game The Medium, which I streamed back when that came out. They did another game too. Other games, I think. People don't like the way they deal with. Some people like their subject matter, like, you know, to deal with, like, maybe, like, say, mental illness, depression, or something like that. But the way they do things ends up being so heavy-handed. And one of the things that makes Silent Hill 2, or the Silent Hill games in general, so, like, effective is you see things and you're like, oh, that's a creepy image. Like, you know, earlier we saw that hospital bed, like at the beginning of the game. There's that weird the wheelchair that was just spinning by itself, and the weird, like, kids. Like, it all means something. I don't know what's up with the skin dog. I'm sure it means something too. But Bloober Team, on the other hand, would be like, oh, we're gonna have these people coming at you. They're gonna have their wrist slit. It's like, and they're gonna have knives sticking out of their wrist, and that's what they're gonna hit you with. And it's a weird character design. You're like, you're almost there, but you're too direct. This is one of the things that, like, I think Silent Hill, I feel like 1 through 4, probably more so 1 through 3, have like a clear thought of what they want the games to be about, and then you hit, like, later on you get to Downpour and Homecoming and Origin and stuff, and they change a bit. I think it's because it's like a different team working on the games. You can see that poster. Not happening. Where are we going? Triangle. Okay, alright. We're gonna flip back. We're gonna turn around. We're gonna try to get to that first room. Is it this? Yes. Cool. Oh, is my daughter leaving notes? It's written in blood. Alchemy Laboratory. Gold in an old man's palm, the future hidden in his fist, exchange for sage's water. This is what I was talking about with when I labeled the stream as Silent Hill, and Silent Hill, like, speedrunners started showing up. I was like, oh, this is weird. But again, I know when the game is like, it's not even cryptic. Just gotta see what the puzzle is. 12. A place with songs and sound. A silver guidepost is untapped and lost tongues awakening at the ordained order. These all mean something. Darkness that brings the choking heat. Flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. What was the first one? 10, 12, and 5? I don't know. I'm not gonna remember any of that shit. Ah. Picture of a door. I don't know who drew it, but it's certainly in bad taste. It's the appropriate thing to have in a school. like if you went to like, like a kid gets called into the principal's office and they call you up to the school to go see your kid, and you sit in the principal's office and you're having a conference and you look behind the principal's desk and they've got paintings and there's just a painting of somebody hanging. It's like, hmm. You start judging the person instantly. That's what that was. What is this? What am I doing here? Am I leaving? I don't want to be leaving. Yeah, I'm leaving. I don't want to leave. I want to be in here. Oh, this door's open too. Nope. Not interested. Not yet. I need to open all the doors to know where I'm going to. 51 minutes. I remember... I completely forgot about these. I remember a handful of times, like, more so in elementary school, of being sick at school and having to freaking sit in the nurse's office. That was always fun. I also had one of the lunch ladies that was convinced that my parents were like starving me or something because I wouldn't use my lunch money on food. And she's like, "No, you need to eat. You need to eat because you're growing." I'm like, I might have tried to explain it to her, but I don't. Freaking adults aren't gonna. Parents just don't understand, as Will Smith said. For me, it's like, yes, I could spend this money on lunch, but I get out of school in 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours, walk home. My mom's gonna be home. She can make me lunch at home. And then I just get the money that she gave me and I can tell her I spent it at school. And then I can just use that money on the weekend to go like rent a game or go to the arcade or something. So that's the ambient noise, right? Okay, yes. I had a friend who sold me a burned copy of the Silent Hill soundtrack. I think it was Silent Hill 2, the score or whatever. And I was expecting it to have a lot of music. It was this. These count as songs. Like, you get like maybe 10 songs. You get like maybe like 5-10 songs in the entire CD, but the rest of the stuff just sounds like this. And it's all weird. It's just like weird chain sounds and stuff. Which is great here, but if you're sitting there and you're like, hey, you have any music you want to listen to in the car, and you fucking put this in, someone's gonna shoot you. I don't know, listen to this. This is weird, crazy devil music. How's my health looking? Not great. Got 2 of those. Alright, we'll use this. Smart, I did it. 21 bullets. There's more demon children. I'm in their domain. The domain of the child, also known as school. Triangle. Okay. Let's go in storage. Can't. Disappointing. And the whole reason I'm doing this is because I want this stuff marked in the map so I know where I can and can't go. I remember this. No. I remember this. This is all coming back to me. Oh shit, it's Ben Shapiro. That actually looks more like Stephen King. I think it's a silhouette of Stephen King. Here? I think this is where I'm going. Yeah, let's go to Hall. Let's see if we can find Nash. It's a wrestling joke. Okay. It's a wrestling joke for literally nobody. Okay, so I need to go through the hallway, straight ahead, and then see what's up with the rooms in this hall. Should be the restroom right there. Alright, unlock that door. So I can go through there now. Boy stuff. I remember being so happy, like seeing older kids when you're really young. They're using the urinal, and you're like, how do you do that? Wow, that's cool. And can't reach. You get to the age where you can. You're like, all right, I can do that. Now I'm a big kid. And inevitably some big kid comes in there. He's like, what are you doing, you stupid third grader? Oh, man. Good old bathroom days. Good old kids' bathroom days. Also, like in hindsight, it made me really appreciate, the people that teach kindergarten because, like, I remember I was okay. I'm gonna say I was okay. Look, there's a dog. I think it says "dog kill you" or something. I don't know what that is. Anyway, the kindergarten teachers having to like unbutton kids' pants because they have to go potty in the middle of whatever the fuck is going on. Be sitting there and they could be trying to have like a fire alarm and explaining safety. Like, Miss Teacher, I have to go potty. They just have to do that. I'm sure they get paid the same as any other teacher does. Come on. That is a job. That's fucked up. Kick the baby. Yo. Not like that. Good lord. It's an aggressive kick. Where is my... Okay, we're good. Like, this is I don't know. If I was making a horror game that I had like multiple endings, I feel like maybe going into the fucking kids classes and killing an entire like school filled with children. Whatever. Even if they have knives, it's like that might lead to a bad ending. Maybe you have another way, or you can just run around them. This game, unfortunately, they fall on you. They just like hug you, and the other one just comes up and just stabs you. They make these weird pictures. These kids, these are no good. Kids are bad. Somehow these kids are bad. I thought I was gonna unlock that door. I guess not. Okay then. Enough of that. Man, nope. Such a cool movie. Nope. Kick that kid like you mean it. Come on. There you go. Great main character. Just walks around stomping on children because they're weird. Let's go to the music room. A tale of birds without a voice. The first flew, the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. The silent dove. How? That right there is another puzzle. I'm pretty sure I have to like open this and then I have to play specific notes or something. Oh, I'm sure I'll have to come back here later. Just a cat. Only cat in the game. No longer. There are no longer any cats in this game. Nope, no more cats. Kid is wearing weird bondage gear. Whatever. kid. So happy my dog is not fully awake right now. Because that squeaking sound, the weird baby squeakies, dog would be all over that sound. That's art. Disappointing. Is that it? Shut up. Shut up. Fucking making my dog make weird noises. Thank you. Oh, man. Chicago news. Ow. Okay, a Roman came down from planet Vulcan. I think that's what that says. I don't know. Where the hell am I? I've made a full loop here, but I feel like I haven't actually gone in any rooms. Chemicals. Oh yeah, here's the chemicals. I have the chemicals. Clearly. Clearly, I need to use something here. Let's try to use a chemicals. This isn't a science experiment. This is fucked up. I think this hydrochloric acid should burn this flesh. This is what they're showing these kids in fucked up school land. What are we gonna learn today? Well, you know that hand that one person had chopped off? We're gonna learn how to open it. Oh, it's a statue of a hand. Sure, if you say so, game. Whatever you want to say to get out of your NC-17 rating. It wasn't a real hand. Why are we just in that fucking zone? You have me going through a school kicking demon babies. Why not? running low on ammo here. Might have to pull one of these out. Staff, whoop ass, what? Smack this baby. That's the bottom line. Where are we going? Everything is the same. So I need to go in here, and then I need to go in those classes. Just go down this hallway. Down this door. Okay, this pipe sucks. This pipe is the worst. It can't be that hard to smack a baby. Come on. Up even higher. I'm just gonna switch to the gun, I guess. Never fun. Got the manliest run. Okay, I'm gonna go to the end of this hall. Damn it. I only got one thing. There we go. Just select. I feel like I missed something. But I feel like the thing I missed is the stupid keyboard room or the piano room, and like, I don't know. I'm going to take a break here because I need to be up in like 2 hours. I gotta go somewhere in the morning. So this is him saying goodbye in Morse code. Don't try to figure out what that is in Morse code because it's just random button presses. Anyway, I'll see you later. Peace.